be great. Raffles.
Sorry, there's a raffle number being promoted right now, folks. I apologize. We are live. Anything can happen when you're live.
93108.
Did you guys get that up there? And maybe someone else has a ticket. And we have a winner, folks. Speaking of, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you, wherever you are in this great big world. My name is Michael John, and I am the co-ghost host of Windsor, Ontario's own, the voice for the paranormal, the voice of the paranormal voice. And I am blessed to be sitting here right now with the curators of the Midwest Parafest. Number 5 is coming up. They just had number 4 done in the books. Number 5 is coming up. Heather Hansen to the left of me and the incomparable ChAd Dye. Welcome to the TPV Nation, of course. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, before we get into it, you guys are huge supporters of the paranormal community. On the outside looking in, I see you guys at all the other events. You're helping, you're sponsoring, you're right in there. Talk about para-family. You guys bleed that, and I love that about both of you. So I want everybody to know that first and foremost. So thank you guys.
No, okay. Thank you.
Now, Midwest Parafest 5. What can you tell me about it?
So we can tell you that it is April 13th of 2024.
Okay.
It's a Saturday.
Yes.
Same location. We're going to be at the Oliver House again.
Okay.
Love it. They've been an incredible venue. We've apparently are really well received in Toledo. And the venue loves us, and we love them. So we're going to keep going there until they won't have us anymore.
ChAd, we're off camera. We were talking about the venue itself, the Oliver House. The old wood, just the old style, everything about it. I mean, can you elaborate on that a little bit for our viewers, please? It's so awesome to hear.
The Oliver House started out as a luxury hotel.
Okay.
And as the town grew, it grew away from that building. So they like to brag the fact that it's one of the oldest still standing buildings in Toledo that has never been abandoned. It's always had some kind of business, and now they actually have residential housing. There's apartments on the 3rd floor.
You were saying you wanted to get one if you could.
I want to find out how much it costs.
We would live there in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Well, that says a lot. The old wood and everything. It's just
it's
the
got
natural
character.
Light, the exposed brick, the iron beams. We were looking at pictures of the actual apartments.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what?
And what a better location to have the Midwest Parafest. And have you been there every year with the event?
No, our first 2 years we were at the Toledo Yacht Club.
Okay.
But it ended up not working out logistically. The lake was the final deciding factor when in year 2 we had to ask guests to come out of the speaker room on the 3rd floor and come down to their cars to move their cars out of the parking lot because Lake Erie just kind of crept its way in.
Oh my God.
It wasn't raining.
Yeah.
It was, I guess, wind just blew the lake into the
Speaking of paranormal.
Right. So we, after year 2, we were like, we need to find a new location.
Okay.
And our friend, it was Brian, not Brian. Yes, Brian, our shirt guy, Brian. Sorry. Brian had been at Mommy Babe Brewing Company and was like, you guys should check this place out.
Yep.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. And I mean, it's also a nice size venue. And you guys are growing in leaps and bounds. I mean, you're getting more and more amazing guests every year. I can say that. I won't drop names. But, of course, I mean, watching the family grow, watching, the para community grow, if you will. You guys, again.
I will say the hardest part about doing this is being limited to who we can include in our lineup and the vendor space because, people don't want to be at a 13-hour day.
Fair enough.
Right. So, and we want you to hear what people have to say and spend enough time in their lecture, so to speak, that you're getting some value from it.
Right.
So we're limited to five slots. 5 time slots. So we're making some changes this year that will hopefully allow some more people to impart their knowledge. And then hopefully we'll have more vendor space and table space. So we're hoping we can't grow too much because the venue is only so big.
Right.
But they staff-wise, logistically,
Yep.
they are amazing to work with. I mean, the power went out this year,
That's right.
and
Yes.
we never missed a beat.
No, unhinged.
It was
Unhinged.
amazing.
Right. Now, moving forward, when Midwest Parafest number 5 is ready to go, full steam ahead. Anybody out there watching now, anybody watching this later, tickets, availability, hotels, etc. Where do they go? How do they get this info? How do they get their hands on tickets?
So we haven't updated our website yet. We just got the graphic and the date set. But it is, if you follow us on Facebook, MidwestParafest.com, or Die Paranormal
Yes.
on Instagram.
Okay.
And then our website is MidwestParafest.com, easy
Yep.
to remember. But we will, as details come out, we definitely share everything on Facebook.
Okay.
And then we'll
Awesome.
post it to our Instagram.
All the tickets are always available. The different options of tickets are always available on our website. You can read about the speakers, the layout of the day, the schedule of the day. Everything's always on our website.
Okay. So that's where you get the full itinerary, folks, as well as ticket availability, hotel availability, etc. The rundown of everything going on at Midwest Parafest 5, MidwestParafest.com, also on Facebook. Heather Hansen, ChAd Dye, thank you both so much for taking the time here today. We are live, Windsor, Ontario's own, the Paranormal Voice. We are live here at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Spring Fling in Oxford, Michigan. In the meantime, and in between time, folks, what we love to say, what we always love to say, and what we need to say to all of you out there, it's happy hauntings.